Hi Gemini, this is Maggie from Magnificent Tarot, and this is going to be your reading. It's going to cover the last week of June, but it is a timeless reading, so this will cover anytime after, the last week of June, moving into the new moon eclipse in Cancer. This could go on until Libra season. So, again, whenever you watch it, if it resonates, that means the message is for you at that time. I really appreciate you guys coming to my channel to watch my video. I know I've been gone. I've been on a hiatus. I've been taking a little break. Self-care, spiritual maintenance was very important for me because I was taking on a lot of readings, okay, and that was very draining to me. But I'm so happy to be back, and I thank you guys that stuck it through with me, that are still subscribed. I lost about 600 subscribers, but that's okay. I hope to get them back. I will be recording more consistently, probably on a weekly basis. But again, once again, I appreciate you guys for continuing to watch my videos and support my channel. If this reading resonates with you, please go ahead and like and subscribe and share. Don't forget to hit the notification button so you can be notified when I upload a new video. All right, so I have some cards laid out for you guys. The Angel of Abundance deck is laid out. I hope you guys can see. Hope this is a good enough angle for you guys. And I'm going to be pulling some cartomancy for you guys as well. So with my Angel of Abundance deck by Doreen Virtue, I got severed ties to poverty, and I sever vows of poverty and declutter, which was two interesting messages. Now this card here is about severing karmic contracts that were made verbally through oaths, through vows. For example, if you are a spiritualist or a nun or some sort of priest, you may have in a past life vowed to poverty. You may have made a vow that you weren't going to indulge or enjoy the material luxuries, and that you were going to live a meek and modest life. Spirit is saying it's time to break those vows. These vows could have been made in another lifetime. It could have been a vow of chastity, and it could have been a vow of denying yourself of, earthly pleasures. Okay. So I thought that was very interesting that that card came out. This is also about like having, being tied to someone, having a soul tie. So there is a soul tie to somebody that has been very toxic. And this this was a vow that was made a very long time ago to this particular person, and you have found yourself repeating cycle after cycle after cycle. Because when I was doing, your pre-shuffle and meditating on your energy, I kept hearing round and round we go, where it stops nobody knows. Round and round we go, where it stops nobody knows. Like you're on this wheel and you keep going on, through these cycles of um, separation and then coming back, separation and then coming back, because we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. Needing to walk away from something, it's like you're walking away, but you still have one foot in, one foot out. You're coming back, reconciling, apologizing, but repeating the same mistakes over and over. So there has been some sort of vow or oath to someone. This could have been a verbal contract, but this was an oath that was made to another soulmate. So if you're wondering why you can't get rid of someone, or why you keep repeating the same cycle with a particular soulmate, a specific soulmate, it's because there may have been some sort of vow made. I wish I could talk. I've been experiencing a lot of blockages in my throat chakra, and this is because a lot of you guys are having problems expressing yourself. One moment. You guys are having trouble expressing yourself, so you guys have to work on your throat chakra. So I'm gonna read a little bit from the book. This card means that your finances are being affected by vows of poverty that you have taken in the past. Okay, and not just, this is about finances, this particular deck, but I like, this not only is affecting your finances because there is an issue with finances here. I was picking up the energy of some of you guys are working in a dead end, at a dead end job, or at a job that you're not feeling emotionally fulfilled. And then I'm seeing a lot of emotional baggage that needs to be released from past lives. Okay, so this is about karma. This is about clearing karmic contracts. This is about clearing karmic debts. This new moon solar eclipse in Cancer is going to come in and help close old cycles out. Um, it's going to allow you to be able to rewrite your story, have a fresh start, to start off with a clean slate. This is about culminations and endings, and then rebirth and new beginnings. So this is beautiful energy coming in for you guys. July the 2nd. You guys are feeling it. You guys may be feeling tired. You may be feeling drained. But this is because of this wave that's coming in, and there's going to be a certain alignment to the galactic center, and it's going to bring in those endings. This is when you're going to really close out cycles and cut off things that no longer serve you. No, these things are things that have been holding you back, and been keeping you from your ultimate fulfillment. It's been keeping you from realizing goals, self-actualization. It's been keeping you from your happiness. It's been keeping you from having healthy relationships. So let me read, because I'm going on a tangent. At one time, it was common for spiritual and religious seekers, monks, and nuns to take vows of sacrifice, including forsaking personal income and comforts. Vows of poverty, self-denial, and chastity can block you in this lifetime. Okay. Um, if you have chronically negative patterns with respect to your finances and relationships, it's helpful to release their hold over your life. This is nothing to fear, and anyone can do this. It's a matter of saying aloud or silently, I hereby sever and release any vows of poverty, self denial, self sacrifice, or chastity that I may have made in any lifetime. And I ask that all effects of those vows be forever undone in all directions of time for everyone involved. Chastity vows are like vows of not having premarital sex, vows of abstinence, vows of not committing adultery, stuff like that. And if you make those type of vows, you're going to be accruing karmic debt if you are going against the vow, because when you make oaths, there are contracts. You have to fulfill those contracts. So if you made an oath, I'm never going to have sex, and then it's like what happens is you're forming there's some guilt around it subconsciously, and it's affecting you. It says here, your body may shudder. Your body may shudder as you release this pent up energy, and as soon as you do so, you notice improvements in your abundance flow and relationships. You only need to sever these vows one time, and they will instantly be lifted. And the reason I'm saying guilt is declutter is about clearing space, but not just your physical space, clearing your physical space, clearing things emotionally and mentally, right? And with the declutter card, I really like that showed up, because this is about feeling better and more focused when you take the time to clear away clutter from your living in your workspace. And this is also, like I said, your mental and your emotional mind, clearing away things that no longer serve you. These are old thought patterns, self-limited beliefs, self-fulfilling prophecy, self-doubt, self-denial. This card is strong as a strong message to clear away the excess from your home, work, and environment and calendar. A cluttered space or schedule translates to a cluttered mind and can prevent you from focusing. All too often, we accumulate excess possessions. How much of your energy and attention is directed towards looking after your material belongings? The angels of abundance encourage you to clear away the clutter in your life. Only keep those items that actively serve you or make you happy in some way. So this is also energetically decluttering attachments to people and possessions. Okay, a lot of you guys are attached to that soulmate that I was talking about, where there is a soul bond that needs to be severed, because what it is doing is that tie or soul bond to this person is causing you to feel the Five of Pentacles energy, that poverty, that lack consciousness, the feeling of loss, feeling left out in the cold energy. So with the declutter card, it's talking about If you are holding on to an item out of guilt, if you're holding on to a relationship out of guilt, it is time to sever it. And that is what I'm talking about, the vows of poverty. Because there was a vow made and a long time ago in another past life, and you have been connected to this person due to that vow. And it says, if you're holding on to an item or person or obligation or habit out of guilt, now is the time to get rid of it. This is especially true if the item reminds you of a painful experience. So if you're holding on to a relationship, it's reminding you of painful past life trauma. And this is why you are technically going through a karmic relationship with this person, is so that you are reminded, so that you can finally clear it and heal it once and for all. Okay, when you sever that tie, and this doesn't necessarily mean, okay, severing it means that you and this person are never going to be together. That can be the case, but it could just be severing the connection or attachment to the negative experience and the trauma. You always have the free will to heal a relationship if you learn the lesson. If that is, if you two can come together and actually forgive, let go of guilt and regret, come together, have some mutuality, have a mutual understanding with one another, yeah, you could definitely move forward with that soulmate if it is written into the stars, you know, because some people you are destined to be with, you know, and then some people you do have a free will choice to let go of. Okay, it's all about you, how long you want to stay on the hamster wheel. The cycles don't necessarily mean permanent endings. It can, because some of our soulmates are only supposed to be in our lives for a season. Okay, clutter can go beyond possessions as well, such as having false friends in your life who drain your resources or saying yes to too many appointments. If your surroundings or schedule is cluttered to the point where you cannot focus effectively, please ask God and your angels for inspiration on how you can clean out the excess, and then follow their guidance without hesitation or delay. This is about clearing out the excess. This is about clearing out the negative experiences, the things that no longer serve you, false beliefs, beliefs that you have to be with this person even though this person is treating you unfairly, beliefs that you can do better, you don't deserve better, self sabotaging beliefs. Wow, 10 of diamonds, this is like the 10 of pentacles. And this is you reaching an end. This is a 10, this is a completion. Complete, you know, ending this vow to poverty or this 5 of pentacles energy, feeling left out in the cold, so that you can have the ultimate fulfillment. This is a completion, ending of a cycle. Endings always, they're after every ending, it's followed by a new beginning. So this is very positive. So what clarified these two cards here with my Tarot of Orisha, from my Tarot of Orisha's deck, was the 8 of Cups in reverse, and this is about possible divorce. Maybe you're going through a divorce or thinking about divorcing someone. So this is the cards that came out. We have the King of Spades. This is not a benevolent king. This is a maleficent king, in my opinion. 4 of Swords. And then here, 3 of Spades. This is definitely an ending. This could have been due to a third-party relationship. This is a stable foundation being crumbled. An ending of a foundation that wasn't built. An ending of a relationship that wasn't built on a strong foundation. The foundation was shaky from the beginning. 3, this is like the 3 of Swords energy. This is about loss. I hope you guys can see all the cards. Hold on. Sorry if you can't see all the cards. Okay. So that King of Spades is definitely somebody. This could be your energy because it's like the King of Swords. You could have been the maleficent one in the relationship, but this could be you dealing with another Gemini or air sign. But this is definitely a person that was very controlling. This is a person in your life, and it's a male, because with cartomancy, it is gender specific. But since this is a general reading, we are going to say that this could be a man or a woman. Yeah. Having trouble walking away from a situation that no longer serves you. Again, with the 8 of Cups, the 6 of Swords, same thing. Being dissatisfied but not being able to move forward, not being able to move on to calmer waters. This person was very manipulative. This person was very cunning. The Tower in reverse, there was a resistance to change. It feels like the other person was the one resisting the change. This is the person that was resisting ending a cycle. This is the person that did not want to sever the vow. Clarify the Tower. Oh, okay. I was seeing a Chariot in reverse, but I'm not going to take that. Clarify the Tower in reverse, please. Two of Swords, decision was made, or a decision needs to be made. Ten of Cups. Wow, two tens. Ending. So decision has been made to end a marriage, family situation, a long-term commitment. There's divorce here. But at the same time, there's divorce or separation. At the same time, somebody in this equation does not want to walk away from the situation because they're still stuck going around on the merry-go-round. Round and round we go. Where it stops, nobody knows. Somebody doesn't want to get off their hamster wheel. Somebody doesn't want to face the fact that this particular karmic tie or soul bond no longer serves your highest and holiest good. We have the Magician in the reverse. We have the Three of Wands in the reverse. And we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. This is about severity. Ace of Swords. This is also about cutting away at things that don't serve you. And this is also about truth, justice, and this is about a change of thinking. And what we have here is we have misjudgment due to manipulation. Somebody is highly manipulative. Somebody is not standing in their power. Someone is not manifesting from a place of abundance or manifesting from a place of lack, because we have here the Three of Wands. We have here delays, obstacles, and blocks. Ace of Swords, confusion, a lack of clarity, and severity. This is hatred. This is a very severe card. It's two extremes. It's about extremes. Highly good or highly bad. You know what I mean? It can cut both ways. And what I'm seeing is a situation has reached its boiling point or its expiration date. Again, we have the Ten of Cups showing up twice. So let's clarify these two tens. So we have three tens on the table. We have the air element, Gemini season. We have the Three of Swords. I'm sorry, Three of Cups. So we do have a third party situation. And then we have the Hermit in reverse. And then we have the water element. So if we were to look at these cards like this, Gemini season, there was a reconciliation, but then there has been some sort of ghosting or separation, moving into Cancer season. So this is fairly recent. Someone made a decision fairly recent to end a situation. Somebody decided to get off of the merry-go-round. Somebody is tired. And someone has recognized that something is not going to work, or it can no longer work the way it is right now. Someone has realized that this foundation needs to come down in order for it to be rebuilt. So we have a 10 and a 10 and a 10, three tens. We have 11, 11. So this feels like soulmate. Let's see if we have twin flame energy coming out here. As far as finances, I'm really feeling like, ooh, Nine of Wands. That's okay, baby. Nine of Wands is all about, and this on this particular card, you could see he's meditating. He's exhausted. He's been through so much. He's been through the struggle, and he is now going through the spiritual depth. He's meditating. He's dressed up in white. He has all these candles here. These are 9 candles. and he's on his mat, and he is in a state of meditation. Okay, very interesting. The struggle is real. Somebody is tired, exhausted from this cycle. We have 3 10s right now. There is definitely going to be an ending. Somebody is going to make that decision. One of these soulmates do not want to end this cycle. One of these soulmates has not learned their lesson. Let's go ahead and pull from a different deck because I want to go ahead and dive in a little bit deeper. Let me use the original Rider-Waite Tarot. So what I'm going to do is let's focus on these cards here. So because I have 2 Ten of Cups here, so this at one point was an idealistic situation or an ideal situation where someone was ultimately, or their intentions was that they wanted this to be long term. They saw this as their ultimate fulfillment. You know, having a home, a family, children. Clarify the 2 Ten of Cups for me. Why is the 10 of Cups showing up twice here? But there has been a third party situation. There was manipulation. There was lying. I see here also someone was dibbling and dabbling with magic. In this particular situation, we have the 9 of Wands twice. Dealing with a partner that has so much emotional trauma, and because of this emotional trauma, they have been repeating the same mistakes in relationships because of their childhood wounding. They haven't healed, they haven't learned. One of these partners is in constant need of reassurance. 2 of Wands, lack of direction, unable to, or fear of change. So there is a fear of change with one of these partners. Let's see who is the person. So we have Gemini showing up here as being the manipulative one. We also have Gemini showing up here as the Ace of Swords in reverse. We also have Gemini here as the 2 of Swords. Geez Louise, Gemini, you're coming up as the maleficent one here, unfortunately. But the energies can be reversed, okay? They can definitely be vice versa. But I'm just letting you know those cards are represented by your energy. Magician, Ace of Swords, not being completely honest with yourself. This could just be self-deception, not able to see what's in front of you, wanting to keep this falsehood, wanting to keep this charade going. You're not happy because this is about being happy, but we're seeing these as endings here. We're seeing that someone is trying to prevent this tower from coming down, or someone is trying to rebuild on a faulty foundation. It's like the tower came down and you're trying to rebuild, but you're rebuilding on a foundation that's not sturdy. It's like the ground. You're rebuilding on quicksand, basically. Clarify these 2 10s, please. Thank you. So the 2 10s are being clarified by the Empress in reverse. That is not a good card to get here. And then we have the Devil. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. 4 10s. We have the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, the Magician, and the King of Pentacles in reverse. Definitely a toxic situation here. Very toxic situation. And then at the bottom of the deck, I just got the 10 of Cups in reverse. Wow. I didn't expect to see this, Gemini. I did not expect to see this. Star card in reverse at the bottom of the deck. But let's look at what we have here. So we do have an unfaithful partner, and we have a partner that doesn't know their worth. There's a lack of growth in this situation. There's a lack of stability. There's a lack of loyalty. This situation is crumbling as we speak. And why is this? Clarify this Tower in reverse. Lots of arguments, fear of change, Three of Cups, third party situation. We have addictions. We have someone overindulging, spying. You may be dealing with a Capricorn or a Leo. Clarify the Three of Pentacles, please. So if this is a work situation, there could have been an affair at work. The Three of Pentacles is being clarified by the Two of Cups. Yeah. No longer working on this relationship. Again, we have Three of Cups in reverse with the Queen of Pentacles. So we do have definitely someone stepping out on the marriage, because I definitely see a divorce here. It's very toxic. Lots of arguments, lots of lies. No one's telling the truth, so people are repressing their emotions. Clarity is coming in. That clarity is going to bring in a new cycle or a new phase, new beginning, some type of communication. Somebody's going to come out of isolation. And with this Nine of Wands in reverse, somebody is going to stop working on this situation. Someone is about to give up. So let's see. So let's go back to the financial part of the reading, and then I'll do the love section, because this is a contract. This could be a business partnership. It doesn't necessarily have to be a family. It could be family members, siblings. It could be related to parents. There's arguments. There's disputes over money. Somebody is spending in excess. Somebody is gambling. I see a lot of fuckery. That's what I see. Excuse my language, but it's true. Ten of Diamonds is about fulfillment, being happy. This is your pursuit of happiness. This is about adapting. Because I see with the Magician, you're adapting. You're very cunning. It's not like you're coming from a malicious place. Some of you may be. This could be your partner too. Again, like I said, the energies can be reversible. Hold on, I just dropped some cards. The energies can be reversible, but what I'm saying is, you've been around this. It's like you've been in this cycle. Wow, and these are the two cards that fell on the floor, by the way. The Devil and the Wheel of Fortune. You've been, what I was gonna say. You've been down this road. You played this song and dance, so you already know what's like. It's like it's too predictable. You already know what it is, what the person's going to do, what the person's going to say, and it's like you're 2 steps ahead of them. But I also see that you may be plotting. Ten of Swords in reverse. These tens keep coming out because this is like clear. Ending. Something has to end here. It don't necessarily need to be the whole relationship, but definitely behaviors. The toxic patterns have to end. Right. Message from Earth and Oba. And this is like the Page of Swords for me. The message from Earth is about stability. This is about a wealthy person, but this is about stability. This is about generational wealth. This is about you now focusing on building up your financial security. Somebody's motivation is money. Salamanders in reverse. Six of Swords, Four of Pentacles in reverse, Hermit in reverse, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. Somebody is about to get paid at somebody else's expense. And this has been planned, the air element. This is Gemini's energy. And that could just be your rightful, it may be owed to you. Four of Wands in reverse. It may be owed to you because of your suffering. But I do see somebody is tired, someone is exhausted and wants to come off of this merry-go-round, and someone is going to set themselves free. Freedom. Someone is letting go, no longer holding on. With the Hermit in reverse, no more confusion. This could mean confusion, but what I see is this is coming out of this state of, being a hermit or being isolated, coming out. It's like you're coming out. You've gained the knowledge, the wisdom, the enlightenment, and now you're ready to close the cycle. And if this is related to a job, there has been a lot of conflict. And this is the universe sending you so much opposition in order to force you to get off of that merry-go-round. It's like you're being forced against your will. It's like the decision has been made for you. It's not really your decision. It's been made for you. Clarify this Devil and this Wheel of Fortune. Right. Your Maya, the Empress, and the Five of Cups. So you are the Empress, but the Five of Pentacles, and you felt left out in the cold. You are operating from a lack consciousness first and foremost. Okay? Feeling like that you can never have the stability that you desire. Not knowing your worth, not knowing your value. Not applying yourself. Stagnation. This looks like a very toxic type of relationship because the Empress represents the mother. It represents nurture and abundance and growth and beauty, luxury, being treated like a queen, being honored, being respected. And then this king is supposed to be noble, loyal, faithful. These are two broken people that in the beginning had the intentions of building something solid for the long term, but something got corrupted along the way. And this has been a cycle that you guys been on for a very, very, very long time, and this is about the liberation of that, being liberated from that. This feels like twin flame energy, or maybe one of you have a twin flame outside of the marriage, because I did see both of you guys have third party situations. Both partners. One of the partners is dealing with a married man or woman. World card. Four of Pentacles. Three of Wands reverse. Round and round we go. Where it stops, nobody knows. Repeating the same patterns. Holding on to what no longer serves you. Secrets. Not revealing your inner feelings. Holding on to money. Being stubborn. And this is blockages, delays, and this is also not taking the proper steps or taking the actions needed to it's like you're putting all this work in, but you're not getting anything out of it. You're basically working, but then it's like nothing is coming out of it because you're going about things the wrong way. Someone has turned their back on the other partner. Someone is dealing with someone at a distance. I see two. Eight of Cups. High Priestess. Someone is walking away in secret. Or someone is finally listening to their intuition. They're walking away and they're refusing an offer of reconciliation. They're getting off the Hamster wheel. They're tired. It's time to go. It's time for a new cycle. Let's get some better energy for Gemini. This woman, is being taught a lesson of self-worth. This man is being taught a lesson of confidence. Somebody is operating from their devil, from their lower self. Somebody is fully in the devil energy. It's all about fulfilling their desires. They're indulgent. They have options. They're in third-party situations. They're greedy. They're selfish. They're stubborn. They're cold. Alright, so let's take out the Psychic Tarot for the heart. Let me check. I'm sorry if y'all didn't see all of that. I had a notification and it stops the recording. But hopefully you could hear my voice. So I'm pulling out the Psychic Tarot for the heart in regards to this relationship. Oh, Eight of Cups, moving on. I can't make this up, you guys, and I'm sorry because I know that some of you guys may not want to hear this, but some of you guys already know this. The message is very clear. It's like, just breathe. Going into isolation to heal. It's healing time. It's time to heal from this. Some situations I see the male, the masculine ending the situation, and some situations I see the feminine. But I do see both have initiated some sort of ending. So we have balance, which is temperance. We have reach out. We have throat chakra. That makes a lot of sense. So reach out is about reaching out to friends and family to help you in this situation. You may be experiencing a lot of pain and suffering due to the situation, and I feel like you will have support from family and friends. I also feel like you may need to go to counseling. This is for specific people. Yeah, Strength card in reverse. You're definitely going to need some counseling after this situation. This is for people that have been in. I'm picking up that has been in a long-term commitment. So this is not for like someone you just met. This is for someone that's been married for a couple of years, has been going through the same song and dance. Clarify the Strength card and the Three of Pentacles, please. Three of Cups, Five of Cups in reverse, Queen of, yeah. Definitely third party. Reaching out is, you may have your third party. You may be dealing with someone that was partying, drinking. I feel like you may be drinking as a form of coping. You're drinking to cope. Five of Cups. Feeling very disappointing, feeling very sad, feeling a lot of sorrow. And with the Queen of Wands, not lacking the willpower, not feeling very confident. More clarification for the Queen of Wands in reverse, please. Clarification. Knight of Wands and Queen of Pentacles. Two Queens. So you may have been dealing with a player, someone that was in and out, someone that was reckless, someone that was impulsive. And it looks like there's another Queen here. And you're asking you to find balance. Somebody was juggling, but this is about you finding balance, the balance you need. And at the bottom of the deck, I have Opportunity Beckons. I have Dreams Coming True. I have Simply Love. And I have the Chariot Move. Very interesting. We have 3 cup cards, 4 of cups, 9 of cups, 6 of cups. Again, I feel like there could have been a missed opportunity, or there could have been 9 of Wands. The struggle is real. So there could have been someone was rejected, someone that you thought was your wish fulfillment, Or there could be another offer coming in from another soulmate, because this is simply love is the Six of Cups. So I see an offer coming in, and it's from another soulmate. This is the universe saying that once you close out this cycle, there will be another soulmate, or there is already another soulmate, because I feel like it's someone you already know. Dreams coming true. This is wish fulfillment for you. And they're saying all you got to do is move. Chariot, move on. Okay? You didn't die. You're adapting to the situation. The Chariot is all about adapting. It's all about conquering and being in control of your life, being in control of your emotions. You've been through this cycle. You've learned what you need to learn from it. It's like beating a dead horse at this point. Clarified dreams coming true. Clarified dreams coming true for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, please. Clarified dreams coming true. I don't like how those was trying to come out. That's a lot of cards, God. Moon, King of Swords, Seven of Swords in reverse, Page of Wands in reverse. I'm not taking these. Clarified dreams coming true, please. Ooh. Three of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, Hangman, Six of Cups. That's a lot of cards. Hold on. Let's try that again. I don't even know if y'all was able to see. There it is. Temperance in reverse. Need some patience. Still need to heal. But there will be wish fulfillment. Once you heal, once you fully move on from this situation, there is another soulmate here. It looks like you ended it with two soulmates. We have the Justice card and we have the Ten of Pentacles. Divorce. You decided to end this situation because you realized it was no longer serving you. You realized that you stayed in this relationship due to Ten of Swords. Wow. You stayed in this relationship, and then we have the Eight of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck. You stayed in this relationship because financially it made sense. If you were secured financially, you had a lot to lose financially, but you realized that it's, you want to be happy. The intentions or their motives weren't the best. You learned, you got your karma, because it seems like there was another soulmate that ended a relationship with you. So if you have a soulmate outside of this marriage, it looks like that person walked away from you as well. Wheel of Fortune, Judgment. Wow. I feel like I'm beating a dead horse. Five of Wands, Change. Two of Spades. Decision has been made. You're putting the nail in the coffin, Gemini. But the good news is, Gemini, this has been a little bit darker than I anticipated. The good news is, and let me clear the board so you can see what the good news is. Four of Cups, Nine of Cups, Six of Cups, Chariot. There will be victory for you. But I do see that there will be a little bit of delay, and there will be a period of resting and healing from this situation. You've learned your lesson, didn't you? Clarify Opportunity beckons card. Opportunity beckons. Please clarify 4 cups here, please. What is this offer, please? Thank you. King of Wands, Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you rejected a fire sign. There was a reconciliation with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sag. You either rejected this person or this person rejected you. Oracle message, we have the 3rd chakra in reverse, solar plexus. This is about power. This is about confidence, courage. Took a lot of courage. It's going, or if you haven't ended this cycle, even though we had like a billion tens come out, it's going to take a lot of courage for you to finally end this cycle. Okay? No judgment. It is what it is. And this is a karmic bond. This is a soul tie. You know, the universe brought y'all together to finally break this toxic tie that you have to each other. Okay. I feel like there was some sort of spell, binding spell as well. Victory. See, I told you. 28, another 10. This ending is going to bring this victory, this 10 of diamonds. This ending, and I'm going to repeat that, is going to bring that victory. This is about great sacrifice. What did I say? Daughter romance. All right? What did I say? This ending is going to bring the victory. There is a lover out there. There is a soulmate that does belong to you. And I do see that this soulmate is going to come in and offer you, not the one that you were with. There's another soulmate. Someone that is more in alignment with you. You no longer vibrate. You guys no longer are, you needed, you guys learned a lesson. It's like you guys were beating a dead horse. You guys got what you guys needed to get from each other. You healed the wounds that you needed to heal. And it's time to move on to a different experience, a different cycle. So this eclipse is going to bring in that ending, you know, of this cycle. Now remember, Mercury retrograde, oops, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, so definitely somebody is going to come in with an offer. It's coming in a little slow. Be patient. Knight of Wands keep wanting to come out. They're saying, be patient. Hold on. Don't give up. Don't give up on love. Don't give up. For male Geminis, there's a Capricorn person. For female Geminis, it looks like your past person was a fire sign. And who is their new person? Clarify door to romance. Who's this new person? What's the sign? Who's this new person for Gemini? What's the sign? It looks like it's a water sign because I have all these water cards. But let's just confirm. Who's this new person that's coming into Gemini's life? Or who's there already? 5 of Wands in reverse. Clarify. Who's this new person? Ending of conflict. That's good. The Fool. I'm going to take that first card. Too many cards flipped over. Who's this new person, please? They might not show them to me. Page of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles. 7 of Swords. You're avoiding. Don't let the experience of the past prevent you from your fulfillment, Gemini. Don't let that experience prevent you from your fulfillment, okay? You've been through something tumultuous, I do understand. And, you know, you're reluctant. You're afraid of being hurt. You're afraid of being lied to. You're afraid of being cheated on. Clarify the door to romance, please. The Sun card. A Leo may be coming back in. I see happiness, joy, fulfillment. You may be pregnant. We have the 3 of Swords in reverse and the 6 of Pentacles. High Priestess, Page of Wands. I definitely see some healing here. The Sun card is bringing healing energy to a situation that was unbalanced. Lack of equal give and take. But I do see the High Priestess here is, you know, being withdrawn. Page of Wands is a lack of confidence or lack of communication or a fear of starting over. Clarify the Page of Wands. Yeah. not taking any action at this time. So daughter romance is saying there will be a new beginning in love, but I think that the message for you is you're gonna need to nurture yourself. I think that's why the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles came out, because this is about nurturing yourself. This is about being, healing yourself, being good to yourself, knowing your worth, knowing your value. Okay. I want to clarify the sun. It's bothering me right there. I mean, it's a good omen, but the cards that clarified it, well, it's just talking about how in the past you weren't, there was a lack of clarity. With this newfound clarity, there will be a new beginning that will bring in happiness, fulfillment, like I was mentioning before. And I feel like you're no longer going to accept crumbs. You're no longer going to, you're no longer going to be in situations where there's a lack of reciprocity. You're now going to know your worth. You're not going to accept someone half-stepping, someone that is not loyal or faithful, someone that that's not on the same page as you. You're no longer going to accept that. You're clear about what you want, and what you want is to be happy. And I do see that there will be a victory here. It has been clarified multiple times here with the Chariot, the victory card. After an ending, we have the 10 of Diamonds, victorious, door to romance, new beginning in love. We have the 6 of Cups, and then we also have dreams coming true. So it does work out. Once you sever this toxic soul bond, once you make the decision to stop crying over spilled milk, and you release these repressed emotions, you release these fears, and you confront those things that have been causing you to operate from your lower self. Once you go deep within yourself and confront those things, those traumas, those fears, those things holding you back, you'll be able to heal and be able to attract that mate. Or if this person's already in your life, you'll be able to have a healthy relationship, a healthy non-toxic relationship with someone that's going to bring you lots of joy and happiness, and ending to that negative cycle. I'm going to end the reading there. An ending to pain and suffering. The worst is over. Actually, they said an oracle card. So I got a long reading. Okay. Please give me a divinely guided message for Gemini. One card. This is their final card for their reading. What is the advice? What is the oracle message? Thank you. Ha ha. Man holding a heart. Oh, he's going to be a good one. He's going to love you. Oh my God. This is so beautiful. I'm so happy they told me to pull one more card. Man holding a heart. This is going to be the man of your dreams. This is going to be everything that you prayed for. This is going to be the person that's going to treat you the way you deserve to be treated. And you're going to be happy, Gemini. It may take a little bit of time, but it's coming, okay? Once you make the decision to end a toxic cycle. Thank you so much for watching. I know that reading was all over the place. I feel like I got to sage it. It was very heavy. But whoever it was for, I'm pretty sure it resonated for you. This is about a major ending. This is about breaking a soul contract with somebody that isn't your forever love. Your forever love is somebody else, and that person is ready to come in when you're ready to open up to them. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. Bye-bye.